Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine. My name is Amarpreet Kaur and I am your computer teacher. In the previous class, we have covered a few topics, but today we will cover the next topics of chapter whose name is computer networking. We will start from the topic network terminology. Before starting, first write the date and day on this topic. Now, what is network terminology? Means I have already told you in the previous class that what is a network. A network is a connection of various computers, and now what is the process inside it, we will discuss the terminology of that. Okay, first is server. Okay, underline this word server. Now, what is server? A server is also called a host computer. Underline this line, okay? A server is also called a host computer. Now, what is a host computer? A host is just like a server which is connected to the various computers. It controls the access to the hardware and software on the network. Now, what it do? It controls the access to the hardware and the software on the network. Okay, it control the whole process of accessing the hardware and software. It provides a centralized storage area for the programs. It also provides a storage for the programs data and information. Okay, it provide a area storage area where we can store program data and information. Now next, the computer which performs a specific task is called dedicated server. Okay, underline this line. A computer which performs a specific task is called dedicated server. Now what is dedicated server? A computer which perform a particular task, specific task you can say. A computer which do a particular task, a particular work is called a dedicated server. Also underline this word dedicated. Okay, next, computer which manages the printer and documents being printed is called print server. Now you can guess what is the print server. Print server is that computer which manage the printers and documents. Next, a computer which stores and provides the access to the database. Okay, with the computer which we can use to store something and access the database. Okay, now underline this word database is called a database server. Now what is database? Database is a collection of data. The server which manages the network traffic. Now the server, or you can say data computer which manage the network thing, which manage the whole network, is called a network server. Next, a computer which delivers the requested. Now underline this line, this is a very important line. The computer which delivers the requested web pages to our computer now is called the web server. Now what is web server? Web server is that server, or you can say a computer which deliver, or you can say which provide the web pages to the computer, and it will provide only on the request. Next, client. What is client? Underline this. Client is a computer which depends on the server for all the resources. It is also a computer and it depends upon the server for all the resources. Everything he client receives from the server. For example, a server might store a network version of Excel program. Okay, now a server can store a network of Excel program. Suppose you are using an Excel program and the network of that program uh, will be stored by the, or you can say that Excel program will be stored by the server, or it will be stored on the server. Every client on the network can access the Excel program. So your if suppose this is your server and on a server you have stored your Excel program. Here memory is available and you have stored your Excel program. Okay, now suppose you are sitting here and you want to assess this or you want to use this program, then you can use this because it is stored on the server and every person or every client can access this program. Okay, you can also take the example of internet. Every person is using internet, and the photos or videos we are uploading on internet are also storing on the server. Okay, next, components required for a network. Components means parts. Which parts are included in a network? Okay, components needed for the network are: first is NIC. NIC means, underline this word and also learn the full form of this. NIC means network interface card. And next is hub and switch and router, modem and networking cable. Networking cable is also called Ethernet cable. Now we will read each component one by one. Now you can see the picture of NIC. This is NIC. Okay, now start from first NIC. Now what is NIC? It is an expansion card which provides the network access to the computer. Underline the first line. Okay, NIC is a card. It is an expansion card. You can see this. This is a. It is a. It is looking like a motherboard. Okay, it is just a card, like a chip. Okay, it provides the network access to the computer. If you have an NIC card in your computer or in your laptop, then only you can access the network. Okay, otherwise you can't access. It allows the computer to connect to network through a wired or wireless medium. If you want to connect your computer to a modem or anything else, or you are connecting using a wire, or you are creating a wireless connection, then there should be NIC card in your computer. If there is a no NIC, network interface card, in your computer, then you can't use the network. Next is hub. Hub is also called a switch. Okay, you can see here, this is the picture of a hub. Okay, here are the you can say ports where you can connect the various computers. Okay, a hub or switch. Now what is a hub or switch? It is a hardware device that has various boxes to which the computers, printers and other networking devices are connected. Okay, underline up to this. Hub is a that thing you can, it is also a hardware and you can connect a various computers, various printers and other networking devices, and many more things you can connect to this. If you want to connect a more than one device, then you can use a hub. Okay, it is just like an extension. The main function of the hub is to direct information around the network. Okay, and facilitate communication between all the devices. Okay, what is the main role of the hub? It connect all the devices. You can connect all devices to the hub, and these devices will communicate with each other. It means you can send data from one computer to another, and it all this is the all process of this hub. Now next is router. Now router is your modem. Modem you are also using at your home. We people use at the home. We use this router for a internet purpose. Now what is router? It is a networking device, okay, used to connect and facilitate transfer of information between two networks, okay. Now what is a router? It is a device, it is a network device through which you can connect or you can make a connection, or you can transfer information between two networks. Here is N1 network and here is network N2. Okay, and these two network can transfer information to each other, and they can transfer only by using a router. It is located at the gateways where two networks connect. Okay, it act just like a gateway. You can say you can send information to a bit among the various networks. Next is modem. Okay, it stands for now MODEM. Okay, underline this word. Okay, and learn the spelling of the modem. Now, what is a modem? It stands for modulator and demodulator. It is the full form of the modem. MO means modulator and DEM means demodulator. Now, what is modem? Underline this line. It is a hardware device that is used to connect a computer to the internet by a telephone line or wireless medium. We use a modem just to connect our computer to the internet. Okay, we use a telephone line. First, we have to connect our modem to the telephone line. Then we connect a modem to our computer. It converts data from digital to analog. It converts the digital data. Digital data is understand by the computer only. It will be in the form of like this, in the form of 10. Okay, and what type of the analog signal will be? It will be of this type, in continuous form. Okay, like a wave. Okay, and you can also do a vice versa, means you can convert an analog to the digital as well. The process of converting analog to digital, now underline this line, the process of converting analog signal to digital. If we convert this signal to this form, digital form, which is understand by the computer, is called modulation. Now underline this word. What is modulation? We convert the analog signals to digital. And also underline further line, process of converting digital signal to analog is called a demodulation. Underline this word, demodulation. Learn the spelling of modulation and demodulation. Okay. Next topic is networking cable. Okay. Now you can also, networking cable is here. You can also call it a networking cable is also called Ethernet. You can also call it a Ethernet cable. Now, what is networking cable? Networking cable, also known as Ethernet cable, it is a transmission medium that allows to transport information from one place to the other place. Suppose you want to send data from one place to another, then you use a cable. Take a normal example. Suppose this is first computer and this is your second computer, and you want to connect these two computers, then you will use a cable. Okay, same as it is, we can say that if we want to send data from one place to another, then we need a medium, we need a transmission medium. Okay, we need a transmission medium, and that medium which we will use, that is the cable. Okay, there are various types of networking cables, coaxial cables, twisted pair cables, and optical cables. These are the name of the cables. We in the nowadays we use the optical fiber cables. Okay, these twisted pair cables are those who are twisted over each other. Okay, these are the twisted pair. And coaxial cables have a like this, a further more plastic is shielded over this. Okay, now nowadays we use a optical fiber cables. Why we use this? Because it has a high speed. Okay, in case of when we use a network, the internet, then fiber optic cable is connected to our model. Okay, now bye bye students. Now your topic is completed and you have to read up to this, and this is your homework. Okay, bye bye students. Stay home, stay healthy.